So guys, this is what I always mean. If you know market structure, okay, understand how the market moves, you will be better. Okay, you will be better. Now look here, look here. You see this key level? I sent the same thing in WhatsApp, right? Something. But is this the key level that is gonna push price higher, or it's gonna be like a little bit and then price will break? Yes, it will eventually break. Okay, it will eventually break and then come back to this 50% of this week here. Okay, because that acts as a surety high, right? Even though price is not gonna take out this low unless NFP takes this low out. Okay, but eventually if price comes back, taps into the 50%, we expect price to rally above. Okay, now I want you to look at this. If we go to a 4 time frame, we had a CRT. Okay, this is the CRT I'm talking about here, above here, and then we have comma 4. Let me show. Okay, let me bring it here. We had this CRT high, whereby price was gonna come take out this CRT low, right? But you can see eventually after price taking out the buy side liquidity, we had some sort of wick which was rejecting to the buy side, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, okay, that are sells. So that means any type of candle that comes next is gonna buy. Okay, this is just like accumulation in price. Okay, accumulation. Okay, and then we need some manipulation to the downside, and then we push above. You get what I'm saying? So now, in simple terms, if we go to a lower time frame, this is what I want to show you. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. In the morning, I took a buy here. Okay, I took a buy here, and I told you price is gonna buy. Yes, but if you wanted to buy in between here, because someone marked out a key level in between here, I told you don't enter buy. Price is gonna take this low out, and I had a reason why. This acted as an inducement. Okay, this acted as an inducement, even though I had reasons for a buy. But you can see above here we had a resistance, and also we had this single liquidity. This single liquidity is what led price, okay, single liquidity there led price to sell off. You can see what happened. Okay, hope I'm clear. Now, I told you price will sweep that low. Where is the low I'm talking about? It's just here. Simple terms. Okay, I'm in that buy right now, but eventually no price will sell off. But I'm just targeting above here a little bit. Okay, I'm already out on the first position, and this acted as liquidity. Okay, this acted as liquidity. Okay, which was being protected by here, this key level. Key level aligning with the 2 hour time frame. You can see key level aligning with 4 hour time frame, that becomes high probability. You get what I'm saying? Okay, hope I'm clear. Now, where do you think price is gonna go? Because we clicked into this imbalance here, we had hidden liquidity, and then price took our buy side. So anything price wants to do, I don't expect price selling back into this imbalance. I expect price to rebalance the 50% of this week. Okay, simple terms, we've talked about this. Mark the OB, the 50% of the OB. Okay, mark your 50%. 50% is here. Okay, now what I will do, Go to a lower time frame. Lower time frame, we had this support here, but you can see our price mitigated the key level, and then this is our fresh key level. This is our fresh demand zone where price will come tap into, and then we look to buy gold. Now, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame here, we had this inducement. This can work as a key level. Okay, this inducement here, this is a TS on a higher time frame. This can work as a key level. So I've marked my 50%. If price doesn't come, okay, with huge momentum to this key level here, we can take a buy from there. Okay, and then let's look at the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, you can see the same thing. Price tapped into this imbalance. You can see what happened, and then what happened after. Price bought, giving you a breakout above here. Okay, in simple terms. Now we have our trend line. This is the trend line I'm talking about. This first tap, second tap, okay, we've got an inducement already made, so we're waiting for price to come our discount zone, and then we buy. Reason being why I'm marking this key level here is because it's in a discount zone with the fib circle, and also it's in discount zone with my fib retracement. This is a fib retracement from ABFX, okay, from the ebook that I just gave you guys with the password. You can set the same settings like it's there. Just fall at the end of the ebook, and then you'll get these settings. This candle here has no bottom wick, okay, so this can work as liquidity if price necessarily needs to take out this low, okay, but there should be a reaction if news don't come in, okay, before price hitting this level. We might buy off of here, and if it does come through and then it disrespects this level, we expect buys to be at the 50% of this week. That's where our buy is going to be. Hope I'm clear. Now let's look at the lower time frame, which is the 15-minute. 15-minute here, okay. Reason why I had bought here, you can see the reason. Now TS worked as my key level, and also it was in line with my 50% of this week, okay. You can see how perfect that is. That's the reason why I bought, and I was targeting here, okay. I knew the single liquidity here can't allow price to go above, and that's what I told you. Someone on a lower time frame, on a 5-minute time frame, marked this as support, okay. Use your basic knowledge. Price can't just buy like this, trust me. Like, from all the stuff I've been teaching you, you can't just mark support like this and then you take this as your hidden liquidity. You can see how this key level go violated, okay, what you call a key level. So now let's look at silver. What is silver doing? Because I'm sure that's the reason why price sold there, okay. Understand how to read the chart, everything is gonna be all right. Simple terms. You can see price coming back here. My screen has issues, y'all. I don't know what's happening with these fucking tablets and shit. Fucking hell. I can't mark with my... It is what it is, bro. Okay? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? This is the SMT. Okay? Price gave you an SMT. That's why you see price selling off. Okay? And that's the reason why price has to hit down here. Okay? So now this has become the new inducement. Okay? And price has to take that low out. Now I think my position is almost okay. Is almost how I thought price coming back here, you know, and then trade lower, but it has failed. So that SMT is the reason why price has reacted, and yeah. So something you can look at here. Something you can look at here. Reason why I took a buy is because price wasn't okay in the FVG yet. You can see on a 5 minute time frame. So these equal lows here acted as liquidity. Okay, they acted as liquidity, and now price that's why price reacted at the key level. Okay, hope I'm clear. Now we're waiting for news to come in. Okay, you wouldn't want to be caught up in this mess if news comes in, because news can do anything it wants. But since I have my key level here in the discount zone, that's where I expect price to rally, and then we're gonna sell above if you know if price allows us to sell. This is the level. It's aligning perfectly with the fib circle and also the fib retracement too. So we expect a sell from there. Okay. Hope I'm clear. You guys, yeah, back test. Keep back testing. That's how we be better. And take care, y'all. I'm out. Peace. Good day.